Hello and welcome to the AI with Arun show. Last week, leaders from around the world gathered in Shanghai for the 10th anniversary of Huawei Connect. The theme was all intelligence, and it was more than just a catchphrase. We witnessed the unveiling of a bold new strategy for China's AI. Think of it this way: Huawei isn't just building a faster computer, they are laying the foundation for an entire AI nation, designing everything from the microscopic computer chips to the massive data centers and the software that brings all to life. This event signaled a major turning point in the world of technology and AI in particular. So let's dive in. So let's be clear about what this all means. This was a direct challenge to NVIDIA, the company that currently dominates the world of AI chips. Huawei announced a 3-year plan to catch up and compete with NVIDIA's latest technology. Their strategy is simple but powerful. One, make their own key components, like specialized memory for the chips, so they don't have to rely on other suppliers. Two, rapidly advance their chip designs to leapfrog current performance. And most importantly, build an open and inviting software world for developers, aiming to create a powerful alternative to NVIDIA's closed ecosystem. So, what does this chip roadmap actually look like? It's a ladder of increasing power, with each step being a huge jump. To understand it, we need to know how we measure the speed of these chips. We use a term called flops, which stands for floating point operations per second. It's simply a count of how many calculations a chip can perform in 1 second. Now, in 2026, we'll see Ascend 950 chip. This chip can perform 1 petaflop of calculations. That sounds abstract, but a petaflop is 1000 trillion calculations per second. It's a number so large it's hard to comprehend. In 2027, the Ascend 960 arrives. This chip will use a clever design called a chiplet architecture. Think of it like building with Legos. Instead of creating one giant complex chip that's difficult to manufacture, they connect several smaller specialized chips. This doubles the power to 2 petaflops. In 2028, the Ascent 970 is planned. This chip aims for 4 petaflops and features an incredibly fast data highway connecting it to other chips. This interconnect is like having a massive pipeline for information, allowing thousands of these chips to work together as one. A powerful chip is one thing, but modern AI needs thousands of them working together. That is where the Atlas SuperPod comes in. Now imagine a supercomputer built by linking over 8,000 of these new Ascent chips together. That is the Atlas 950 SuperPod. The combined power is a staggering 8 exaflops. If a petaflop is 1,000 trillion calculations, an exaflop is 1,000,000 trillion calculations per second. To make this possible, the data has to move between the chips at unbelievable speeds. The internal network or interconnect of this machine is so fast, it has 10 times the peak bandwidth of the entire global internet. Data flows inside the single machine at a speed that dwarfs all the internet traffic on Earth. Now, this might be one of the most important part of Huawei's entire strategy. They are not just trying to outmuscle NVIDIA with hardware. They're trying to outsmart them with an open approach to software. Think of it like Apple's iOS versus Google's Android. NVIDIA's software called CUDA is like Apple's iOS. It's brilliant, but it works only on their hardware. It creates a walled garden that's hard for developers to leave. Huawei is taking the Android approach. They're making their key software open source, meaning the recipe is available for everyone. Their unified bus is like a universal adapter that lets any component from any company connect and talk to each other, breaking down the walls between different systems. The CANN software toolkit is a direct alternative to CUDA. By making it open, they're inviting the entire world to help build and improve it, creating a powerful, free, and open alternative that can be run on many different types of hardware. The advanced technology is not just theory. It's already making a huge difference in the real world. In hospitals, AI is helping doctors read medical scans 50% more efficiently, leading to faster and more accurate diagnosis. In science, it's cutting down the time it takes to process complex biological data by 80%, speeding up research. In the energy sector, an AI model is impacting by inspecting powerful power grids 5 times more accurately, preventing outages and improving safety. This shows that the goal of all intelligence is about creating practical solutions that improve our lives. Now, Huawei also understands that you cannot build a new technology world alone. That is why they are building a massive global network of partners. Their cloud computing ecosystem now includes 50,000 partners from all over the world. This alliance is already generating over a million software sales annually, providing powerful AI tools to business and developers everywhere. So, what does this all mean for the industry? A major competition has begun. Huawei is now directly challenging NVIDIA on every front. Their hardware is getting close to matching NVIDIA's best chips. Their open source software is a serious threat to NVIDIA's biggest challenge advantage, its logged in software ecosystem. This strategy is what we call vertical integration. It means they control every part of the process, from designing the silicon chips to building the supercomputers and writing the software. It gives them a tremendous advantage in terms of speed and efficiency. To understand the driving force behind this massive effort, we need to look at the bigger picture. This is all about achieving what is called technology sovereignty. In simple terms, it means having control over your own essential technology. It's about building a world class AI infrastructure that does not depend on parts or software from other countries. It's a national strategy for technological independence. But it's a clear two-part strategy. Build for self-reliance at home while simultaneously sharing your technology openly with the world to build a global community around it. To conclude, Huawei Connect was more than just a conference. It was a historic moment that marks a new phase in the global AI race. Interestingly, this incredible wave of innovation was sparked by pressure. International restrictions forced breakthroughs in new technologies, like using light instead of wires to transmit data between chips, which is known as optical interconnects. This is much faster and more efficient. The key takeaway is this: the fight for AI dominance is no longer about which company has the single best product. It's become a battle of platforms, a competition to create the most complete and inviting world of hardware, software, and services for developers and businesses to build on. The race for all intelligence has truly begun. Thank you for watching the AI with Arun show. That brings us to the end. Please support our work by joining us as a member. And we sincerely hope that you like, share, and subscribe.